Welcome, everybody. The Game Tavern is open for business. Find a spot at the bar, order yourself a drink, and enjoy tonight's entertainment as we return to Genshin Impact.
No.
Hi, Wire. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Sorry we weren't available. We were pretty damn booked for a lot of holiday events that were coming up, and we had a few situations.
Yeah, Richie banned Dionysus from the bar permanently.
And
Reason
we also
why? Found all the guests at Dolphins.
And that was not the first wine supplier we had struggles with.
Why can I not find you? What the fuck?
Do you want me to send you?
You, Walter?
All right, but anyway, introductions. Yes, I am your titular barkeep, and I'm joined with my usual partners in crime, Red.
Hello.
And we have Martin.
Yep.
And as for my other co-hosts, hi boys, it's been a while. Can I get a drink? Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
Demonetization.
It's okay.
We have Vulture.
I got potatoes ready.
And we got Mike.
No.
I got the potatoes.
Don't worry, Mike can say more than no.
No.
I promise.
Yes, you can absolutely get a drink, High Wire. Woohoo! We're gonna get you a Virgin Bloody Mary. All right, we're gonna get you a Virgin Bloody Mary.
Oh, hi, Wire. In that case, happy belated birthday, and I hope you had a Merry Christmas.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Let's go.
Yeah, and in case you haven't noticed, we're going to be dealing with the Fatui again. Not just any Fatui.
That's the only reason that Mike showed up, because his wife is here.
Thank you for your constant support for this project, Mike.
Took you fucking long enough.
Yes, the Fatui.
It has been almost a year since you started.
It's over a year.
Nobody is married yet. In this group, I hate to say it, I'll probably be the first one to get married. This group.
Congratulations again. But yeah,
but we haven't got there yet. Yeah,
we're gonna be doing Arlecchino's story quest, much like we did Fiorina's. And it's not just that vested interest in the in that particular harbinger that. What?
Your High Wire just says he has a girlfriend.
This man, okay, I need to give a slight mini rant here. This man, Vulture, is God's favorite person on this planet, apparently. Gets fucking 5-star characters early on. Never loses the 50-50. Gets God tier rolls. God tier packs and magic. Pulls every card out of his ass like he's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatever we're doing. Nothing can keep this man down.
All right, Martin. If you're done with your tirade, hang on.
Except his fiance.
This man
Right.
Look.
Guys, I have a chat to read. Finjay, welcome to the show. Welcome.
Welcome to the chaos.
Hey, acknowledging my chat is an important part of being a streamer. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, like I was saying, Arlecchino is not the. Well, she's the main vested interest that Vulture and Mike have, and they're also here to back up in case of some certain things.
In case I have to strangle someone tonight.
Two of us are ready to strangle.
And demonetized.
That's for later.
There she is, the knave.
Arlecchino.
Seems we're going back to play Son.
Yep.
I'm a child. I'm not looking for a. Well, it seems like the chat's gonna be
Get your
buzzing.
money up and not your funny up. That's all I gotta say. That's right. You don't look for anybody. You get your money up and not your funny and your funny up. Come on.
Yeah. So apparently they're just here to make sure Martin doesn't spoil anything regarding this story, or apparently mechanics. How long till I start getting pissed off?
Probably in the first 5 minutes of the fight.
Don't worry about it.
But we probably have a half hour before we can get there.
Yeah. But we're gonna be chilling.
Thank you. I am.
Hey, traveler.
I'm making
Paimon.
food.
Hey. The House of the Hoth.
Okay, it's also good too because Finn's also new. But if this is way ahead where you're at, I'm not saying don't stop, but like you're gonna get some spoilers about Arlecchino. Just giving you a heads up.
All right. Hi, Wire. No offense, but men right now are jokes. No offense to everyone here who is a man.
All right.
None taken.
That's all. That's all we need to hear.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
I'm gonna help you with chat too because I'm looking at it too.
Thanks.
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
I was
certainly
too
wasn't
lazy to
expecting
do.
Yeah. I think before they updated it, you had to do this quest before doing a specific part of the game, so it's kind of whatever.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Is it wrong that I'm already guessing whether or not this has anything to do with Arlecchino's personal interests for Fontaine or some other Schneznayan trick? They already have the Gnosis, but you never know when dealing with intelligence.
I'm gonna tell you right now, no to both.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
But yes, we are keeping an eye on Lenny because he is being sus.
Since the two of you are so
You're
curious,
echoing through, Vulture.
perhaps I can
Oh
fill in
shit!
the gaps.
Sorry. I'll turn that down.
And there she is.
Hello.
The only comfort I have right now is that if she wanted me out of the way, she could have stabbed me in the back right there.
Correct.
You're actually scared of her.
I'm not. No, I just know how she operates.
I aren't just scared. You should be.
You
She arouses
Paimon
me.
half to death.
Sit, boy.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
That's not gonna get us out of this that easily, is it?
Not really.
God damn it. While we're doing Arlecchino's story quest, I'm busy farming Arlecchino's domain. I got a fucking artifact with healing bonus on it. The one thing she doesn't need.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine.
Who knows? You might need a
conversation just
heal an extra bit for some reason.
Let's ease on talking during the dialogue bits, guys. We can talk in between. Oh, cat.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
And this is supposed to help convince me.
Hey, she's being honest.
Yeah, she is being honest.
She is only saying, hey, at one point we may have to throw hands.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Phantom child? This sounds new.
Well, we know it's not child specifically, but it's not spelled that way.
Let's hear what this whole thing is about.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
Sorry, I'm just also trying to make sure I also take a glimpse at what's going on in chat.
Mm-hmm.
A spirit that should
Don't
have
you
long
say a
ceased to
thing
exist
about,
is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Heart.
About the Zach person in there, because I think they're trying to be helpful.
No one says anything about this story, or I will come to your house and strangle you all.
So what if I say the story and I just want you to show up to the house anyways?
What?
I was gonna do that anyway.
But you'd show up at his house and be like, where's some magic cards?
So I decided
Maybe.
to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
Spirit? I'm just running down through my head all the different spirit-like beings we've met throughout this game. Most recent one being the Oceanids.
So, I mean, we first got checked for UV, Spirit Box, EMF 5.
I see any two for the combo of Ghost Riding, UV, and Freezing Temps. I'm out this bitch. I'll have fun with your little demon.
I'm just trying to see if this is literal or figurative. Like a disgruntled member of the House of the Hearth, perhaps, or something entirely different.
I mean, we
why
did
not?
encounter in Leeway way back when a literal ghost girl. So
Yeah, I remember
It could
that.
be- Yeah, so you could be any.
So, still a 50-50 on just whether or not we're dealing with a literal spirit or a figurative traitor.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
I'm about to go play Phasmophobia IRL.
it has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. If we're your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
And her mind immediately went to her stomach.
Yep. But I mean, all she's good for is emergency food. Come on, guys, we know this.
So it's a good idea for us to stuff her as much as possible then.
Correct.
Making a list on what to do for Genshin. Yeah,
Of course.
that's...
During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every
I
day.
think my goal is
In
right
fact,
now is
today is
just
the
trying to get
perfect
as
chance for
much
me to show
more
you what I
in
can do in the kitchen.
character books as possible, so I can level up Jalonin, my Jalonin and Varessa.
My brain's gonna be buzzing on what's going on with this whole Phantom deal.
It's the Phantom of the Opera.
Let's go.
Hey,
I'll take you to where we're staying.
Vulture,
What?
if you reshape
What?
an artifact, it doesn't affect the main stat, right?
Correct.
Good. It just got an Elemental Mastery Sans for Arlecchino, but it has 2 HP stats.
But yeah, no. Without saying it, oh my god, you got the Xbox blings, huh?
I think you can get that if you've at least played on Xbox once, right?
Chlorine, Gene, and apparently Dio's really good support. I did not realize that.
I still say they need to fix DS Kit. It's not as good compared to others.
I think it's below you.
Still waiting on them to buff Eula, though.
You gotta get Eula first.
We rented this house
That's
from
why
one of the locals
I'm
to use as
hoping.
a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you
It's a
to stay
rundown
tonight.
house.
Isn't that the same house from the trial?
Very similar.
Yes. Very similar. They just turned it into a house after they were done with it.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I'd make a joke about budget, but Martin would keep getting on to me about the PS4 version.
I mean, I want to hear it. I still want to hear it.
Well, I was going to say something along the lines of, I guess even all that gotcha money can't really help you with making entirely new assets all the time.
Trust me, the assets are somewhere all right in this game. They're in the right places.
they're in the additional polygons used to make Arlecchino's ass.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me. We've all seen OG Tomb Raider, and people went crazy about the pyramids.
Hang on. I'm trying to read. Lot that it's just people complain a lot that she's useless, but she's actually really good. I've been enjoying having her in my party.
It's not that I say she's useless, it's that she feels like she's lacking a bit compared to the newer characters. A lot of the
Okay.
old ones do need buffs and such. Like, they just buffed some of the Hexen Circle, and Venti went from like, yeah, he's okay as a support to actually being a DPS.
Arlecchino, Shalon, and Bennett. Yeah, I mean, Jay, your team's pretty good. If anything, you would probably want to see if you get either a hydro application or a cryo application. Other than that, you got a pretty good team.
Awesome,
Forward.
thanks. So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to
After you
run
finish
into
this
you earlier,
cutscene,
I
I'll
was
say
actually in
something
the
about
middle
your
of
Dea
distributing some
too.
supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Look, no matter how chill we are with Lenny and Lynette and Femine, I'm still not lowering my guard with anything regarding the House of the Hearth, especially since they handle so much sensitive information in regards to the Fatui and the Saritsa herself. I'm not dropping my guard for a second.
All right, so I didn't get the chance, but like if you have like a Favonius sword on I think it's Favonius sword on Dea, you can double her ability, and then you basically have a constant pyro applicator on the field, off field, which is like crazy, especially since you have Chlorin, so you always are triggering overload. It's like you really have you have a really good pyro support, is what I'm trying to say. So I never thought she was useless.
Wait, are you telling this to Jay or me?
Both.
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
This is the part where he starts just stroking our ego.
I didn't even see the last comment. I looked away while taking a sip of my monster.
Oh boy. Okay, buddy. Arm's distance, please.
Very much so.
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Oh boy.
Okay, are we just like stupid famous now?
Given that we
We've
prevented
been
an
stupid famous.
well, I mean, given we helped prevent an apocalypse
in a country ending of catastrophe. I mean, yeah, you're pretty famous.
Right, let's also look at beyond Fontaine and let's just look at the Fatui. We scrapped with Child. We killed Signora. I mean, technically it was Raiden, yes, but we're the ones that brought her to the point that she basically got killed. And we caused Dottore a whole lot of problems in Sumeru. So we're also famous by the Fatui standards, or more infamous.
Didn't we also take down Scaramouche?
Yeah, but then remember, he deleted himself from Irminsul. So they don't remember who Scaramouche is.
I'm accountant.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember being there for that.
All right, let's just continue on.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Okay, I have to admit, right now that these House of the Hearth members are not dressed how I expected, but then again...
I was waiting for you to be like, these are House of the Hearth people?
Well, then, yeah, well, when you give it a second's more thought, it probably helps them blend in a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
Oh, do go on glazing us.
Yeah, but again, we kind of see where a lot of that gotcha money goes in terms of the budgets.
We cannot move mountains. Yes, we can't.
For yourself.
Well, it's more or less they won't animate us moving a mountain. That animation budget goes to certain other assets.
The Chlorine's button.
Emphasis on the word there.
You know what's stronger than us? Chlorine's button.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days.
That one's actually probably true.
That is biblically accurate.
See, this is why we like them. This is why we like the Children of the Hearth. They praise us and make fun of Paimon.
You heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Eh?
I will accept magic cards.
Or, well, and the equivalent in this case would be the what the hell's the name of the card game in this world?
Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, we would get Genius Invocation cards.
Let's just continue on.
Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
I was waiting for this part.
Tom, before you click further, read your latest comment.
Okay, what does it say?
It would be funny.
Hold on,
Shut up. I'm trying to read this.
I want to.
It would be funny to make a cutscene. Hey, I have seen the dark side of the fandom, and again, I have to say it.
Wow.
Also, I have questions.
Yes. What's your question?
Yeah, what is it?
Honestly, I just feel like the question could easily be answered by she's part of the House of the Hearth.
Uh-huh.
That's the question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's your question?
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna bite my tongue. I don't want to know.
I'm curious about the question now. What's the question?
What's the question?
I don't want. No. I've learned my lesson.
What did you learn?
What'd you learn?
Not to ask questions that I deep down know I don't want the answer to.
Why wouldn't you want the answer to this?
Just shut up and let me continue.
I gotta. So you don't want to keep your guard up with this little child here?
No, this just further galvanized my policy.
Of what? Don't trust the Fatui?
No, just keep one eye firmly on the House of the Hearth.
Well, continue on, why don't you?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
No one can report your location if nobody's alive to report it.
Mind you, he's supposed to be, I think, like 15.
Wait, Lenny or
Chaplo.
Okay. I mean, that looks like Because that looks like a dude in his 20s, like early 20s.
Let's just keep this
could be.
going.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Why do I feel like those two comments, both involving poison, are somehow linked?
They're not.
Wait. When you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
They're applicable? Though maybe we can stick to something a little more within the realms of the Geneva Convention.
Is there a Geneva in Genshin?
There's gotta be a fantasy Geneva.
But there is not.
Shit.
Also, wrong era.
Really? Because we already got a battle made clanker, so I don't even know what era this is supposed to be.
The answer is yes. Everyone's in just different eras.
Moving forward.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who
So-
really annoys you, and we'll teach him a
I do
lesson.
want to answer Jay's
Hey,
question.
Hang on. Oh, I have a list.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Alright, while he's laughing,
I have a question. Is Farina on the top of the list?
No.
he
Okay.
knows not to put Fiorina on top of the list after Loki ensured the Bills would start losing.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, we're going to have some words in my office.
Hey man, this is all for Fiorina.
I started being exceptionally nice to her. What the fuck,
Yeah.
man?
Because
It takes 2 weeks for his stuff to kick into effect, so
hey Tom, why don't you answer Jay? Why don't you answer Jay? Why would Farina be on that list? But before you learn the truth about her.
these two were like Fiorina hating nonstop.
Until we... You are not going to stop bitching about that, are you?
Only till only before you get to Natland, we'll stop.
Somehow, I don't think Martin's going to stop.
I will
I'll
stop.
I don't
I'll hold him to
believe
it.
you.
I'll hold him to it. I'll have a claw on his neck.
You know what? I don't believe Martin, but I believe Vulture.
Squat, squat.
All right, Fold Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really? Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with.
So that does
If
answer
there's
it
anything
right
you
there.
need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
The silence is definitely where
Okay.
poison.
Okay. Keep that little girl far away from me.
Why? She's just offering you a gift. The gift is poison.
Yeah, a lethal one at that.
Well, at least I know
It's
who to
not for
call.
you, though.
Well, at least now I know who to call in for some pest control around the tavern. Assuming it becomes safe for humans to habitate again.
Oh boy. What happened while I was on vacation?
Nice has turned everyone into dolphins because of an argument.
Yeah.
Again?
What do you mean again? It was the first time.
No,
What did I
Oh,
miss?
A lot of shit.
I was on a loose scavenging hunt for my vacation. What the hell? did I come back to? Who turned into dolphins?
Dionysus turned everyone into dolphins in the middle of a bar fight. Richie Perma banned him after that.
You know that doesn't work, right?
I'm in good with the higher Olympians. It keeps him in check.
Is Jay talking about fucking Elaine?
Wait, what?
Who's the sus lady?
Oh, yeah.
Hold
the
up!
perfume.
Yelan?
Oh, wait. The perfume lady from Leeway. I remember her.
Oh, her. Yes. No, her. Keep the fuck away from me.
Wow, we found someone Martin won't fuck with.
Red,
Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that, Red. Every single word that came out of her mouth was a euphemism for jerking off.
It was a euphemism for something, but you know what, Red? I'll show you the clip of that at some point.
All right.
Yes, keep her away.
Well,
I do remember
we'll
now.
talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Lenny, about all that poison and stuff tactics talk just now.
Again, it can all be answered by they're basically the fantasy KGB.
Probably more CIA.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Oh boy. Can I just take a minute to grab something to drink?
Go ahead.
Sure.
He's gonna need it after this.
Make sure it's not
blame
one of
us
them
if the
special
tavern
postings.
burns down.
Even though, make sure that the little girl didn't get a hold of it.
You know what this reminds me of? There's like this anime short that I've seen. It's like this kid teaching a bunch of children. And he's like, "What's 1 + 1? 2. What does this look like? A cat. What is the meaning of life? Death, suffering, no happiness." All correct. That's what it reminds me of.
Jesus.
Wasn't that what's his name? Fucking Sun Eater from My Hero? Sounds like
Nope.
something you would say.
Yeah.
Now, that sounds like something Aizawa would say.
Aizawa's not depressed. Aizawa is just done with everything in life.
I mean,
Isn't
same,
that
but
almost the same thing?
No, you're depressed, and then there's just fuck you, I'm done with this shit. You're just a dumbass.
I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna find it and post it in the chat. See. Do.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
And I brought lemon lime soda.
Ooh.
Damn, he actually didn't bring booze. I'm actually amazed by that.
Oh no, I'm gonna be mixing it with some moonshine.
There it is.
Yep, there's the booze.
A little bit of the old Tennessee clear.
So, okay, by the way, Tom, while you're away, I was explaining to them what you just went through, and I'm going to post it in general chat for y'all.
Alright. And yeah, I do need to mix this stuff with soda, because, yeah, this stuff knocks me on my ass, and I drink some pretty strong stuff.
Oh boy, if a resident alcoholic can't handle it.
Fuck you, lightweight.
Resident. Oh, are y'all both residential lightweights? Oh, I'm sorry for y'all.
All right.
I don't actually know what my alcohol tolerance is because I barely ever drink.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Ooh, the Sonic Ice Cubes? Please tell me it's the Sonic Ice Cubes. Those are the best.
All right. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Okay, if Arlecchino's saying this one is dangerous...
Yes.
Fucking hell.
Welcome to the House of the Hearth.
Yeah, okay, I changed my mind. Keep them as far away from the tavern as possible.
Well, she's not of age. She can't come to the tavern. She'll follow the rules.
You think that's gonna stop her from sneaking into the vents?
I'll just push the emergency button. We have an imposter.
Oh god, don't even get me started by the time we hosted those little beanie fuckers.
What the fuck did we... I must have been out at that point.
Yeah, that was before I hired you.
I'm surprised how I got hired. I just walked in and I got told I was hired. I was like, huh?
Hey, I have your name right here on
Honestly?
the contract.
Honestly, dude, same. That's the exact same thing that happened to me.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible
The
for
tavern
collecting
just landed on me.
intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no
You built
reservations.
you had a
about
lair
taking on
and then
some
there's
very
a
difficult
and some
missions.
guy made a tavern, huh?
Yeah, but since he was here, he offered to help out. Plus, I needed to find some way to trickle in what I owed for landing the tavern on his head. Also, you still need to help pay for fixing that floor.
And what about you collapsing my dungeon?
How was I supposed to know there was a dungeon there?
It's clearly a
Also, somebody's
giant
echoing.
fucking gate.
I think it's Tom echoing.
That is not me echoing.
I'll find out soon.
Let's just continue on. We'll go over who owes what in property damages.
No.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
So very similar to one Ted Kaczynski and his love of the Postal Service.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't get that one.
The Unabomber? Christ's sake.
Oh, my specialty is Hellenic Roman. If it's Greek or Roman, yeah, I got you.
Oy vey.
Yeah. I will say I like Jay in the comment right now because he should, like, as we move forward, he's just like, he goes, wait, gun. It's kind of funny.
Well, the House of the Hearth is certainly eclectic, eccentric,
They're very eccentric. Don't worry.
and all probably on a no-fly list.
Are there aircraft in this world?
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
there
keep-
is.
Oh, dang it. I wanted to pet the
Filio,
cat.
supplies are here.
Oh.
And this is my humor, and this place is very weird with the weird kids. Sorry, I was just reading chat.
Thanks.
And who are these two? Outsiders?
Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Yeah, and is it also true that your collar is just painted onto your neck?
I just noticed that.
Look, Martin, the excuse of PS4 era can only go so far with that going on, man.
Okay, first of all, this is the model they also used for the dude in Inazuma, I'm pretty sure. Which, at this point, was like 3 years prior. And again, not just PS4, this was supposed to be a mobile game. No one on a mobile game is going to squint and look at someone's collar.
It's, I don't know, for me, this is just a blinking neon sign, dude.
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
That's based on a Middle Eastern legend, I believe. The 40 Thieves?
The 40 Thieves, yes.
Oh,
Very
this is the
blatant
first
with
we've
their
heard of
references.
it.
Yeah, well, sometimes you're just gonna go for it, swing for the fences.
And you still strike out,
Seems
don't
like
worry.
It's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
You know, that I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Might be original, but I'm sure with a little digging I could find it.
Mm-hmm.
The Blind Maiden?
How funny you guys are. Well, I'm glad you think we're funny.
I can find out right quick to find out about the Blind Maiden.
My dumbass is just immediately going to the band Iron Maiden for some reason.
That was my first thought.
Alright, let's just keep this going.
Yeah, I'll let you know what it
After
is
the submission
when I
is
find
over,
it.
I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Heart.
It's called Mirror Maiden, by the way.
Nice.
Normal. Yeah, alright. Alright, time for the sucker punch with the very weird, war crimey shit these two are into.
I heard that.
She said it, not me.
Oops.
How can something this small have such a big-ass mouth?
I'm starting to partially believe the theory Omen came up with. Even though he doesn't play his game, he's like, how did Paimon get there? Here's his theory. There's a whole civilization of Paimons, and they got sick and tired of our Paimon that they just kicked her out.
I'm guessing you're referring to Volts and the others.
Wow.
We're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Why do I feel like just hearing about that plan in general is going to make me just apparently disappear off of the entire face of Devat, and I'm going to end up bunking with Jimmy Hoffa?
You mean
He's
Epstein?
right behind you.
I was trying to avoid... God damn it, Vulture. I was trying to avoid talking about modern stuff.
I mean, we could bring up Assassin's Creed. Oh,
I hate you for reminding me that Assassin's Creed is kind of taking at the moment with people's reviews. Even though from what I heard, Shadows is pretty good.
Alright, let's just continue on.
Says the person that pre-ordered the collector's edition and still have yet to play a single minute of it.
Pre-ordered because Yasuke is a goat.
You may continue.
That's enough, Filial.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Alright, hopefully
Well,
this...
they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something
Sorry,
more
go
going
ahead.
on here. You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Also, is all of this just getting to know the Children of the Hearth meant to be some sort of distraction over this whole phantom thing we were just jawing about with Arlecchino?
No, this is legitimately Lenny being like, hey, I really wanted you to meet my family.
Alright.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
I'm missing something.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Well,
Fremine!
Our little introvert.
Something's got his brain buzzing up there. I want to hear what it is.
you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon is drooling already.
Thank God I ate before playing this damn game.
Oh yeah, anytime they would mention food, you'd get hungry, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Which
I'm
they
kind
did
of glad too.
all-
Seafood soup sounds really good. Oh my
Which
god.
they did
Yep.
so goddamn much when we were in Leeway. I remember that specifically.
By the way,
For something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
Jay's really fucking funny. I'm reading some of this stuff. That's why I laughed so hard, because some of the stuff that he was putting in your chat, it was cracking me up. I'm so sorry.
All right.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
He is a terrible liar.
He really is.
And he's supposed to be an assassin.
He's not. He's
That's
an
why
engineer.
he's Cryo. That's his, whatchamacallit. That's his, little thing. This is the contradiction. He's supposed to be an assassin, but he's the complete opposite of what you'd expect an assassin to be.
You remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
Red, that's you echoing.
You got some explaining to do over there? You playing something you're not supposed to be playing at work, sir? Did we catch you with your pants down?
I am playing Hearthstone on my phone.
Ah.
All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna come right back. See if that fixes anything.
Boy.
I'm back. Am I echoing still?
Nope.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
Well, if we hear a hot, sexy lady through you, we'll know.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
If it turns out he's like going on some sort of date with Charlotte, I'm gonna laugh, but I'm going to assume it has something to do with Arlecchino.
Yes.
The predictable answer, but I was hoping it'd be the other one just for that other funny moment we've had with my ability to predict the story.
The thing that pisses off Martin more than anything else. Okay, the only thing that pisses off Martin more was all the dunking we did on Farina.
Remind me, Vulture. I'm going to show you a clip of the time I predicted a big twist. And it wasn't even Martin's fault for, like, blabbing anything. It was just me able to guess.
It was the Daysleaf part of Sumeru that he called the guy being Kaya's ancestor, like, a third of the way in on the story.
Yeah, I remember that. Y'all told me about that.
Yeah. What can I say? I'm very good at spotting the Chekhov's gun.
Here's a gun.
Just follow me.
Why are we following Fremine now? We got a little...
Something to do with whatever the hell's going on with Arlecchino's investigation, and... Oh, I have a bad feeling.
Yippee! Also, your little hydroculus is on the top of the boat.
My what?
So if you look on your mini map, there's like a
the
nice
hydroculus.
little...
Oh, the hydroculus.
Yes.
Since it's right here.
Woohoo! Hey, you almost level 51. Yippee!
Whoops. Come on.
No, you're going the right way, by the way.
Oh, I am?
I think it's down there.
Nope, it's on top of the boat.
No, it's on the ground.
Okay, I wasn't sure, but yeah, it's
you
on.
literally went.
You weren't
the
close
opposite
enough.
direction as he landed. There you go.
You brought some friends with you this time.
You ran right by it.
I don't know what. Sorry, slight tickle in the throat.
Hello.
Not
my
enough
name's
alcohol.
Lenny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
I swear to God, this is the ghost we're talking about.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy. That's a pretty name.
It is.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you.
Man, Jay's throwing up ice and water. So you're not the only one joking.
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Disobeying Arlecchino? What is...
He just said, I'm going to try and find what's going on here. That's not disobeying, because there was never an order given.
This could still fall under insubordination, so I am more and more intrigued in what the hell is going on.
For how long?
About half a month now.
This is the equivalent of one of the kids finding a stray animal and hiding it from their parents.
It really is. Yeah.
So ever since we got to
But except for a cat, it's a child.
What you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him.
Wondering how this is gonna go. I'm wondering if Arlecchino finds out and we end up having to take her on one-on-one so she doesn't end up taking away this phantom child.
Quote unquote phantom child.
Yeah, well, I'm just using the terminology.
That
yeah,
night,
it makes sense.
While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
I see where Fremine is coming from with this one, but as members of the spy network of the Fatui, you should know more than anyone the value of playing the long game. Just a hypothesis.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so
It's a
much
good hypothesis.
we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, But I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
And we're left with Clairvy.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
And now we are accessories to this.
Yep.
Don't worry, Arlecchino won't be too harsh on you for it.
Yeah, remind me what her definition of not too harsh is.
You'll find out soon.
Thank you.
Hey, who's spoiling here?
That's not spoiling, because we already know there's a fight. We don't know when the fight is. We're getting through this quest, whether he likes it or not.
It sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Well, that's ominous.
Man, the more I learn about these harbingers and their deals, the weirder it keeps getting.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Lenny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
All right, well, thank you for stopping by and checking out this this stream here, Finn. And I hope you have a good night. And yeah, hope to catch you later on.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
Sounds easier said than done. She seems to have a lot about this house, shall we say, dialed in.
Yeah.
I've tried that already.
And?
Remember, she's got to keep an eye on the little child. Remember?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared. She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Look at that smile.
That
the smile of someone that's evil.
That's either just a regular adorable smile, or I am harboring secrets that you will not find out about until it is way too late for you to do anything about it.
This little bauble around her neck. It's important to some degree. I just can't wrap my head around what it's important for.
It kinda looked like Farina's hat for a split second while I was looking at it through this corner of my eye.
Nah, to me it kind of looks like a beetle.
It kind of more looks like wings now that I'm looking at it.
So
it looks like a type of flower to me.
So this is one of two things. Either we're gonna end up throwing hands with Arlecchino to protect Clairvy, or we're gonna end up finding out whatever dark secret Clairvy is harbinging, and throw hands with whatever true form she may be hiding behind this little girl. One of the two options.
Oh, let's find out, shall we?
The plot thickens.
Don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever is keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
We learned a lot about ley lines in Inazuma.
Oh, yeah.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course.
Aww. No, Lynette?
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
The most Mike face ever, just deadpan.
Well,
You knew, Vulture. You knew that was gonna fucking happen. That's why you said something about Lynette.
Yeah.
No, they said the two of them, so they had to keep it away from Lynette.
That didn't
And
work.
fails
that
instantly.
that was just the best timing ever.
Also, welcome Mike to the stream. Oh wait, you're in the game.
Whoa!
Shut up.
I'm honestly impressed.
How she got there, and she got it through you too. So, she snuck past you to do this.
Yeah. And Martin can attest, not much about the story creeps up on me like that.
Oh, he's talking about literally sneaking past Traveler.
Oh.
What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Dude, the gig is up.
Nice.
Not impressed.
I told you.
She's not impressed.
Or
She's
she's
not
I
annoyed.
told you when we got to Fontaine. She's the most Mike character in this game.
She also could just be annoyed that she wasn't that she was intentionally not included.
And
Could be.
when exactly did you get here?
Oh my god, these smash cuts. It reminds me of Fiorina talking to Nuvalette about meeting Arlecchino.
He's still dead, man.
He really is not in the mood for any of his shit right now.
She's never in the mood for anyone's shit.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
This is how we all feel about to Martin. You're an idiot, brother.
Hey, listen, I'm aware.
You know what? I like her.
You hear that, Mike? He likes you.
No.
And you too,
denied.
Fremine.
Oh my
Well, that's
god.
him saying, that's everyone saying it to you, Tom. If I'm Lenny, you're Fremine in this.
What? God damn it, we're both introverted.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You just
Guilty by
catch strays.
association? Question mark? Or we just happen to be here, so
Okay, look, I was just here as some sort of favor to Lenny at first and just got caught in the crossfire on this. Y'all want to handle this, you are free. I will just gladly take my immediate leave and let you handle this.
You think Arlecchino will let you walk away if she finds out?
Wait, what did we do?
Exist.
Remember, she's sneaky.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Damn. Not the black.
And that means you'd be fucked, Tom.
Fucking
By association.
Fucking teacher's pet. Alright, looks like we're hooked into this.
yep.
This ain't a teacher's
Not
pet, this is
giving
her
us much wiggle
blackmailing.
room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
I mean, if she is a pet, just because she's got cat ears, that's kind of messed up, man.
You know what,
Speciest?
all right, you know what? That reminds me. I've had Lynette in my character collection for a while. I should have sent her.
Honestly,
There's no time
just
to lose.
because,
Let's go.
like, just because I got caught off guard with this Imaginarium Theater having Animo in the thing and me not having a bunch of Animo characters leveled, yeah, it might want to consider leveling up some of the back characters.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to play catch up, getting Fiorina leveled up.
I
Good
mean,
character. It's a good character to level up, right? Ain't gonna.
Absolutely.
Not to mention, I've been having to do a lot of prep work getting ready for Nuvalette's banner.
Oh yeah, that.
Rumors are he's going to get a skin too.
He is. No, that's not rumor. That is a
Oh,
almost
they actually confirmed that?
confirmed. It's in the Lantern, right?
Also, did you see that we are getting a skin? Like Traveler?
Alright,
I did not.
let's just...
full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
It kind of looks like lasagna.
I was fully ready to make a riff on on that, but the game just riffed itself.
Yeah, that lasagna looks really nice.
Yeah, I have pretty much every recipe from Fontaine. Let me get to a cooking spot here, and then
All right.
I'll tell you exactly what that is.
That's not exactly necessary for the recipes. Let's just keep going.
That was not necessary. We were just calling that lasagna.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while.
Guess we just confirmed that,
Maybe
that she's a
in her
spirit.
mind, she really is eating those things.
Oh my god,
Does
it
she
actually
know
is
that She's
lasagna.
already passed away.
Fuck you.
Wow, I could have tell by fucking looking at that. Where would I be understanding the intricacies of the world of Teyvat without you, Martin?
Dog, they have weird names for everything. I was expecting to be like some specific meat pie or some shit. No, it's just straight up lasagna.
Dude, if we wanted meat pie, we'd be in fucking fantasy Britain.
He's not wrong.
Let's just continue on.
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
That is exactly how Mike says hello.
They're not being the allegations.
Why do you get the feeling he's trying to fight the allegations?
If I have to be any character, Lynette is fine.
Well, you heard the man.
Twice.
And it wasn't you echoing this time, Red.
That was a good one.
Clairvy,
Hey, I got
how did
gems
you join the
sometimes.
House of the Hearth?
Huh?
Are they
Isn't it
primo?
the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
And the music just immediately faded away.
Yep.
I feel very hurt for no one even being disappointed about what I said. I'm very hurt.
But it's not complete.
Very
There are
hurt.
a lot of people who aren't on it. And never will be. In this
I didn't hear what you
house,
said.
some people are family and
Red.
other people
All right,
Red said,
are just
Hold up.
test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
My mind is spinning on so many directions this could go, and I don't know why.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Yeah, the easier it sounds, the harder it's going to be in practice. That's just story 101.
That is correct.
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
I feel like we're being a little too literal about all of this.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about, and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
So you want us to bullshit the bullshitter?
Correct.
Action. You need to play nice with her. Riz her up. Good luck with your flirting.
Oh, this ought to be entertaining.
Talk about the Bills games.
Fuck you.
Paimon gets it.
I'm staying out of that.
At least my team's in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Aints.
Okay, I will say one thing. You guys have had a lot of. You guys have been in the shitter basically since Breeze left.
Correct.
So, what do you say, Vulture? We call that even on riffing on our team?
No. I'll roast my own team. Don't worry.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure we were even, Steven.
No, you good. I ain't gonna hold grudges like that.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. And Red,
People who hold grudges are cringe.
And Red, it's all in good. It's all in good laughs. I genuinely feel bad for Mahomes.
Oh yeah, like it wasn't bad enough that he got that they got eliminated. They got eliminated the same day that his leg bent backwards.
Yeah, right. and for whatever it's worth, I'm a little worried about Josh Allen. He might be nursing a bad ankle injury.
So I want to bring up the joke that apparently Martin did not hear, and I'm probably gonna get hated for it. Red said he always has, like, every now and again he has a good gym jokes. I basically said, are those primo?
I'm gonna smack you.
And I got nothing out of anybody. I know Mike's keeping his mic muted, but like I got nothing from anybody, and I was a little sad about it.
Well, I have almost 60 saved up right now for Nicolette.
That's good. I'm saving up for a Columbina. Then I'll go for Nuvalet.
All right, let's just continue on. So basically now,
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something,
we gotta go to
be
we gotta go be Mark.
Wrong.
Also, that is the cutest goddamn bird I've ever seen in my life. I love him, and he's mine now.
Also, you mean be Mike, since Mike's the one that's hella down bad for Arlecchino.
No, the bird. The bird.
Oh.
That is the cutest goddamn bird.
We're not talking about Cloud Retainer. We're talking about this bird.
What can I say? I have a spot. I still have a soft spot for birds.
I still remember the fucking stun lock Tom had, and I was like, do you wish to fuck the bird, as so many others do?
I had several questions.
And then you were shown what she looks like.
Yeah, context matters, Martin.
I know. That's why I didn't give you context.
Of course.
So
that's only as a last
I
resort.
also
If
forgot
Father
this
doesn't
verdict
seem to notice
exists.
us,
Yeah,
there's no
I'm
need
inclined to
make
agree
contact.
with you.
We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
All right, hang on. Just a second. I got something to post on a couple of servers.
Shit.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Yeah, Vulture, Mike, I need to send you guys something.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well.
Okay, what the hell did
That's
you
the
send
only
me?
way this can get resolved.
Well, given the eclectic of Arlecchino stands I have with me, is this going to turn into some sort of beach episode?
That beach episode.
Yeah, wait, what?
What, seriously? Isn't that like an anime trope?
It
Yeah,
is.
why would you be going to the beach with Arlecchino, though?
He said Arlecchino was at the beach.
Oh. Why would you think it's turned into a beach episode?
Okay, blame Martin. He distracted me. Blame him. I was looking at what he sent me, and then you said that.
Oh, why do I bother?
Because it was an actual good joke, and I just missed it I missed the opportunity.
Thank you, Vulture.
Well, you ready to see Arlecchino in a bathing suit?
And, oh, hey, there's Tartaglia. This ought to be interesting. And Red, you're echoing again.
I wasn't even doing.
Dude, just
give me a sec.
At this point,
Guess who's back?
Better.
All right.
Back again.
All right.
One more time. I'm looking at my fucking laptop.
All right. Just
Go
play
punch
cool.
your hamster.
All right. Just play it cool, gentlemen. Just play it cool.
Arlecchino, please step on me!
And child!
Oh, you two are gonna get me killed, aren't you? Also, something about the piano in this is reminding me of the Jurassic Park theme.
Piano?
Yeah, you hear the piano?
I hear it.
No, because I have it turned down, because if I do it any louder, you can hear it.
No, fair enough.
I'll just mute the stream. Watch with us in Discord.
Aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating?
Nope.
What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Because this is how I want to listen to it.
I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
This man's still trying to get a 1v1 with Clorend.
Also, Skirk popped up, remember?
Yeah, that too. But am I wrong for assuming that was his #1 priority?
Yes, that you're right to assume that.
What sort of unfinished
He wanted to throw hands.
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she'd already left.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Well, I find that hard to believe. You certainly run an efficient and effective organization.
That's why she says existences, because Skirk ain't exactly native to that.
Martin, shut up.
Are you scared of pissing her off?
Yes.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's
We're
not
also,
going to be found.
when I mean by yes, it means Arlecchino. Yes, scared of Arlecchino.
Just let me work my negotiating.
But the problem has an easy fix.
I
just need to become
roll
strong,
your dice.
and then
Let's see what you get in that 20.
I think the first thing Child needs to do is get his ass into a bed and back to Snezhnaya. There's probably beds on the boats.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
They ain't really comfy, I can tell you that much.
the worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
You did read the label on those things, right? Assuming she labels the damn things.
Oh boy.
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Stuja?
Also, I believe the old man is
Gesundheit.
number 5.
When he said old man, I thought that meant his father.
No, he reports directly to, He reports directly to Rooster. And Rooster, in turn, makes sure his family is well taken care of.
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
And Regrator is ironically, Regrator is only one of the officers that doesn't have
Is this him? Okay, I'm just going to assume that was him blabbering more spoilers. And
I didn't understand a single word he just said.
It's
Neither
probably
did
for the
I.
better. It's probably for the better.
All that he said is 9 is involved with it. 9 yaps too much. Please get me away from 9's yapping.
JJ McCarthy? That one's for the thinkers. That one's for all the NFL fans out there.
Wasn't Drew Brees number 9 too?
Well, I'm talking number 9, JJ McCarthy of the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Yeah, Drew Brees was also number 9 too.
Yeah. Well, I heard, okay, to be fair, I heard McCarthy was starting to put his act together until his hand had a hairline fracture. Anyway.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
This man has a death wish.
You beat me by like 1 second there.
Look, he is this game's version of Goku. He just wants to throw hands with whoever's strong.
Which finds its way to be equal parts annoying and endearing.
Still wants to fight you.
Sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Not the biggest fans of the higher-ups as well, I see.
I could hear
One I
the
could
eye
do without,
rolling
I'd say.
going on.
To be fair, when one of those higher-ups is the Torre, yeah.
Quite understandable.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Yeah, the Harbingers talk shit about everyone. There's, I think, only one Harbinger nobody talks shit about, and that's number one.
Alright.
For reasons why, you will find out eventually.
Alright, let me just try this. Lenny was having some trouble getting our guest accommodations all settled, so he thought it'd be best if we just talked with you about certain things you have going on here in Fontaine, since we've become such good allies.
I like that. Let me try.
Roll the dice. Oh, good. Let's see yours.
So Lane said we had some reservations. He said that he couldn't make it with you. So I thought I might take the part of going with you instead while we have this lovely lunch together. Would you like to join me?
He's doing the charisma roll instead of the deception roll, I see.
Well, we just...
Red, would you like to give it a shot?
We're super close to Linny and the others, but...
No, I think I'm good. I'd like to keep my body part. I like to keep my body in its current physical state.
Honestly, let's have some real fun here. Yo, Mike, why don't you have a crack at it? Mike?
Mike?
No.
God damn you!
Well, that was worth a shot.
He's our signature no.
Yep.
No.
I'd ask Martin, but let's face it, most of the time he probably has to call a doctor with how long these streams go on sometimes.
Oh, do you wish me to try and raise her up? Ready to roll that nat 20 charisma, baby.
Well, Martin, it was nice
And
knowing
you
you.
hit a failure 1. Body disassembled.
Can we
Red,
get
it didn't happen to
going?
you.
All right, we'll keep it going.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
I mean, there's no harm in asking a few other questions here and there. After all, friends don't just stop in explaining one little aspect of their lives.
Oh, well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
Because daddy, it sounds real sexual, so people call me father.
Tartaglia coming in with the assist.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
I think this is the first time she's ever truly told me some form of information was classified. At least outright.
Yeah, you can make it unclassified. Good time.
Spoken like a true diplomat.
It.
That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Fuck, the sweet check is failing!
Hang on, let's just figure something out.
Wait, don't go!
I mean, there's no need to just rush things, after all.
I want us like that. I want to see your fine ass in bikini. Let's dive in.
And Martin just got chopped up again. Into force.
I mean, there's...
I'm a guardian, bitch. I keep coming back.
All right, there's no need to just rush things. After all, if we're said to be such trustworthy allies, there's no reason we can't keep comparing notes on certain matters. I may have some interesting stuff that you'd like to know.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they
Here
all
comes
seem
Child
like
again.
really good kids.
Assist.
They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Child doesn't even know what's going on. He's just like, ooh, I get to learn more about Arlecchino. Maybe that means I can win against her in a fight.
You know what? I'm not going to complain about an unexpected advantage.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Ooh.
At least, that's what I heard.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Child, you dead.
And here I was worried we would piss her off.
Look, remember, Child would like to fight her. Remember? He's rage baiting her.
Okay, maybe my dull-witted fight-happy friend here might have stepped on some private territory. Let's just try to turn this conversation around, shall we?
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
But yeah, Rooster is number 5.
There is an inappropriate joke I can make about that name, but I'm just not going to.
You know what's the other funny thing? He's short as fuck.
So what you're saying is he's a cockle-doodle douche.
Oh, absolutely. I think in when you have Scaramouche as a character, in his about lines, he said Child is a dumbass for trusting Rooster. He's a piece of shit.
By the way, not trying to get you demonetized, but it's like there's a song that goes with it. Here it comes, boom, his name.
All right. Let's just continue on.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster
I'm
had
on.
to
You're
say.
about to get chopped up.
Care to enlighten me?
Wait a minute. She wasn't always the knave and leading the House of the Hearth, correct?
Correct. There's always been someone before her.
So this cat could have less to do with Arlecchino herself and possibly her predecessor's actions with the House of the Hearth.
You think that what Rooster said wasn't about Arlecchino, but about a previous knave, and Child's just a dumbass believing the other thing.
That's just one possible leading thread.
Well, nothing much. Just
Well,
some stuff about you
like,
taking out
she
many
says,
other
care
members of
to
the House of the
enlighten me.
Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Is this partaking to her particular actions leading the house?
Although it would be more accurate to say that there
Wait,
is
say
a
that.
certain
What was the
level
question?
of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
When she said it's not entirely untrue, I'm wondering if she said anything about her own actions since leading the House of the Hearth or any of her predecessors.
See, and this is where I will keep my mouth shut and not say anything because it would eventually come up.
But you're seeing how
This
I'm
is
able.
a
But I'm Vulture. You're seeing how I'm able to piece together a lot of story bits because I do.
yeah,
Pay
I can see it.
attention.
I can see it. But this is where we want you to figure it out.
That's what I'm trying to do because, by all accounts, it's rather hard to pin anything negative happening to house members on Arlecchino herself, especially with what I've heard, we'll say.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Well, most of you simply believe that you're a bunch of criminals despite being the nation of justice, according to Reddit.
Not according to Reddit, according to the fucking events and quests in this damn game.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
So that means that that dousing air in Primordial Sea wasn't going to actually work.
I don't know.
It wasn't going to affect her.
I have to admit, misdirection upon misdirection. I see why you are so trusted with this position.
You want to say, I see why half the people here are down bad for you.
I figure the best way to get to her is by complimenting her exemplary work, since she seems to pride herself on her position and her abilities as a leader of the House of the Hearth. And hey, I always know how to appreciate the hustle.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
The Primordial Sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Goddamn.
Satisfactory, and also, I won't lie, impressed.
She is a very impressive woman.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
I'll keep that in very good mind.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention.
And this is the part where a child makes our job so much harder, isn't it?
I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Oh, thank God.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
What she just said there is backing up my original theory that it wasn't Arlecchino herself, but a previous knave that's responsible for what's going on with this phantom child.
They were that high stakes? Whew,
It's still an interesting theory, though.
The fact that you say it's an interesting theory is, I take as a subtle hint that I might be wrong.
Take it how you please.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
If I was part of
around means dealing with a
Spike Network,
considerable
you
amount of
you'll have a
lying
hard
and
time
scheming.
getting information out of
Once
me.
Tonya and Tusar enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand.
I like seeing people's reactions. That's why I want to hear the reactions.
So, in other words, I have no way of saying that if you're trying to tell me I'm wrong or if you're trying to mislead me away from how
Correct.
close I am.
Correct.
Who would have known I would have so much fun with these mind games? Figured you'd be appreciating the thought I'm putting behind it.
Oh, no, I do. I do.
Just
I'm not
imagine.
saying I'm not
Tusar
appreciative.
becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Fucking eyes.
Chad's like, uh-oh, I should not have been asking this crap.
This is the first...
Specifically, hey, imagine your younger brother decides to start plucking out your boss's mustache.
Oh my god.
Okay. I get the picture.
Okay, now everything that Jay was saying earlier makes a lot more sense.
What?
He was saying something about dyeing your hair a bunch of colors.
Look at the time. I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
Alright, Martin, I can already hear in your thoughts. This is exactly like talking with me when I'm trying to do channel work when I'm sick.
Yes.
Alright. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with
Oh,
us?
we lost Beholder.
What? I'm surprised Mike just left so quickly. We're still with Arlecchino. Oh, there he is.
He didn't leave. Something must have happened.
Mike, you want to tell us what happened there? I can already guess his answer.
No.
He just unmutes and says lizard.
I can see it.
Mike is not here to talk. Mike is only here to see how this ends.
Do you want a tissue to clean up all that drool there, Mike?
By the way, you're muted.
I think he's purposely muted.
Oh, his headset's having an issue, and he also says lizard.
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
On the contrary, I would much rather continue this company on the move. Why not?
Hello.
Oh, my fault.
There we
I
go.
said it wrong. Lizard, please. I didn't see the please.
Lizard.
He's back.
Good to have you back, Mike.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
Well, if you'd much rather think about those alone, I understand. But could always help to have another mind go through the thoughts as well. There's nothing wrong with a second opinion.
Proceeds to ask your
Apologies
opinion
for
on
not
various
attending to you
torture
like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
There is nothing to apologize for, ma'am.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I get the sneaking suspicion she would not be leading Fatui intelligence if she wasn't able to detect bullshit.
It's underground.
I know, I'm just trying to find... Oh, here it is. My only hope is that Child provided enough red herrings in the conversation to keep her, at least for a time, occupied. Though I also have this unusual suspicion that it's not going to be that easy. Ooh, cats. This one reminds me of one of my cats, this gray one.
You know what they kind of remind me of?
Aye.
Lynette.
Gentlemen and lady.
No.
Lenny, how did everything go?
This is the part. Oh, the way he's hanging his head. Things went sour.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
What do you mean?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
I like the
But
film.
as I let her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Well, who called it that just going with the literal sense of this was just too damned easy?
I turned around and there she was, standing
They're
at the edge of the
simple-minded.
shadows, silently watching me.
Wait, who's simple-minded?
The characters, they thought, hey, I want to go into the sun. Okay, we just take her to the sun.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case.
What's that humming I hear in the background there, Vulture?
Air conditioning.
Ah, okay.
I can't. It's either be on my phone and you can actually hear me clearly, or be on my computer and I have to scream for me so you can hear me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
Well, back to square one then.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Well, that aspect of the mission worked out.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, L'Endroit, Chambert, Horaire. Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Well, the theory of Arlecchino not stooping to executions is officially dead.
Wait, so that means the knave,
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Vulture's will be back. He's on the phone. We should continue without him.
Her name's
All
not
right.
here, huh?
Alright.
Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little strange.
What is going on? So we don't have any logs dating back far enough with Clairvy. And we know that that Arlecchino is, by all means, capable of performing executions. What am I missing with her?
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
Yeah, well, at least from where I'm standing, the Fatui have not exactly had the best public relations.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
That reeks of the doctor. I actually was hoping that Vulture would be here so I could talk about to him what I've heard about.
Oh, well, he's not here. Do continue.
I don't know. Hang on. This is my brain is all sorts of a buzz of what's going on here. Experiments ran on children. That's much more Dottore's MO.
Yes.
Arlecchino. Actually, I wish Vulture was here, because, Martin, you opened up about one particular important detail in the past. You told me the previous Nate had no such compunctions about allowing Dottore access to members of the house for experimentation.
Can we just keep going?
This is fun for me, okay?
Yeah.
And they just
Yeah, and it's almost
believed
1
all
o'clock in
that
the morning and I have
without any
work.
evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
Aquino didn't want Dottore doing experiments. Never said that she wouldn't want to do any of her own.
Martin,
This
shut
is
up.
all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Trust is effort, Traveler. Look! Look over there! Quick! Let's catch up with her before anyone sees!
So now we're stalking her.
Over there! Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable, including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value, and you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Real It's not Arlecchino.
And this is the part that everyone... This is the part where you're supposed to be like, wait, what the fuck? What does she mean, mother?
So I was onto something.
When you were calling it so early on, I was like, God fucking damn it!
Vulture was here to see this reaction. Maybe he's still in the chat.
Might be.
Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
So, that's another one going up there on the I called it counter.
Hey,
If only Carrie were here, she'd understand. Harry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young, but it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
Alright, so
Hey,
what I missed?
Well, I was right in my suspicion.
It's not
This
Arlecchino.
knave that's responsible for this wasn't Arlecchino.
Okay.
Before you yell at me, it's because Clarivy called her mother.
Okay, so I missed a lot.
I'm pushing them faster because I have to go to bed soon.
That's fair.
We're gonna go see it together.
I also give you little things here and there off stream. How about that, Vulture? If only just to keep the time going.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clarivy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
He's also a bitch that ducked the
Father and
fight!
the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clarivy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clarivy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clarivy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clarivy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
She's on to us.
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
She has 100% started putting the pieces of the puzzle together on what's going on with us. You really think she wouldn't be able with what's been going on in her own organization?
Not at this point. I'm not sure what would surprise me. Also, wow, the time has been flying. It's tomorrow.
Let's just finish this up. Let's keep the jibber jabber to a minimum.
That's why I kept my mouth shut.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Red.
I got red.
Echo.
I literally put my phone right next to my fucking iPad, and suddenly I'm echoing. What the actual fuck? Give me a sec. All right, keeping my iPad as far away from my phone as possible while still being able to play Hearthstone. Let's go.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Yep, she knew.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Oh, my God.
He knows!
Oh, no, she knows.
She's been. She's known for.
Well, for now, for the sake of the others, we let her tug on the leash.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd
And
be
the collar's
a stretch
on
to say she was threatening us just now.
So you want to be let around by her on a leash?
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time.
Apparently.
Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good. Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Well, for now we play her game.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
I would say being outside of Nouvelette's place of business assures me that she isn't going to kill us, but let's face it, that's hardly a deterrent.
This is also the closest thing to a date we're probably going to get to her.
Hey-oh.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to make me despise the doctor if you refuse to work with him.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time.
She caught the bird!
Damn,
She caught the bird!
Damn, she's good.
It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
I have been cordial, but if you hurt this precious little thing, I won't hesitate.
Oh! Are you challenging her to a fight?
If she kills the bird.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
You know, for all that she pretends to be holding up the rules of the house, she certainly went through quite the length to try to build a loophole for Lenny, Lynette, Fremine, and the others.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
God damn, it's loud.
And, unless absolutely
That was that
necessary,
fan.
I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
What the?
And
That was the
someone
guy.
wasn't.
That was
We're
the guy
going.
with the. That was the guy with the scar on his face.
Oh, shoot.
The one with the execution tab on him.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't.
Yeah, that is the
where I was
guy
going.
from the execution papers.
Arlecchino didn't execute him. She's been playing 3D chess with the entire Fatui.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
My original theory was right. Arlecchino isn't hurting any of the House of the Hearth.
I'm keeping my voice to a minimum so you can get through it.
Please, I want to.
Hmm.
It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
And she was like, I know your ass is trying to keep me here. Don't think you can get around that shit, boy.
Sorry, there's no closer teleport.
It's fine. It's just got my brain buzzing. She's definitely calculating, definitely pragmatic, and definitely threatening with how she's able to run things, but she runs an
She pretty much has this whole entire thing planned out.
But if that proves anything, is that she's not entirely heartless when it comes to how she handles her operations.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
By the way, you are going. Oh,
You are going the right way. It's just that, well.
yeah. Okay, you are. I thought it pushed you away.
It just didn't like that one mountain.
Nope.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now.
Damn,
Allow
nothing
me
for
to
yourself?
explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
You're at the point we can stop rushing.
I just want to hear all these answers to the questions I've had burning in my brain.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Now the gaps are starting to be filled.
Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
You know, I wanted to say that we're gonna find out that Arlecchino is actually Perry, and I'm kicking myself that I didn't say it aloud.
But she's a cute little child, huh? She was a cute little kid, huh? With the red X eyes.
So Arlecchino's real name Peruere?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Her cold-blooded
Just like
nature allowed
Tartaglia
her
is
to
his
see
Ajax.
through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes. But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere, the very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle, but ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Her hands are turning black.
That's the blood.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruware won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight, they failed, yes? The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape, and it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them. I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules, plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Chapleau. Faults. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny, you... I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Beat Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny. Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Oh, looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You've been spoiling for a fight, haven't you, Tom?
You're
It's your
asking to
fight.
join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Tom, you there?
He's just reading. All I gotta say is,
I hate it when I'm right.
good luck.
Be happy. You get your fight.
Good luck.
Let's
Well.
see. What are you aiming?
I don't.
Barbados, guys. How amazing. Time to testify. Now's our chance with these rising flames.
Oh yeah, by the way, even though they're not in your party, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are also jumping her with you. This is an actual 4v4.
Closer now.
Well, not 4v4, 4v1.
It's 7v1.
Over here.
In your favor.
Also, this
With
music.
these rising flames.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Spare your energy.
Try to pace yourself.
You got her down not even a quarter yet, so but like Fremine say, try and pace yourself.
Oh, and don't forget the bond of life. She can inflict that on you.
Marin?
Spare your energy.
No. He's saying for Clorin.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Hang in there.
Hunt them down.
Not doing bad. You almost got her to half health.
Try to pace yourself. Running isn't
Oh, you got put in the air.
The countdown has begun. Like a fly tangled in a web. Spare your end. Voila! Running isn't with these
You're
rising
not doing half
flames.
bad. Oh, she's going all Sephiroth on your ass. She's got with one winged angel started playing in the background.
Is it my turn into the shadows?
Shit, now you say that, she kind of reminds me of that. My fault.
Oh,
Let me say it
shit.
right.
Damn it.
Arlecchino. Oh no!
One has fallen. Oh!
Ooh.
Get in gear.
Yeah, he might actually do it.
Yep. Is that a quarter?
Time to testify. Is it my turn now?
Water jet.
Now's our chance.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Is it my turn now? Spare your energy. Running
Clear
is a
bond of
little
life with you. That's the last thing that.
Yeah, no. It popped up like 3 times. You can say it.
Okay.
Now, what you gonna do about phase 2?
And that's normal.
Current objective: survive. Yes, you cannot dodge that attack.
Now's our chance.
Over here.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin.
Saints
remains.
alive!
You struggle in vain.
Let's get it on. Ha! Watch out for Father's movements.
What kind of cheating yells?
Not impressed yet, boys?
Your punishment.
You still got killed from her start of phase.
Water jet. Watch out for Father's movements. Go!
Sometimes only the beginning.
Oh.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know. No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Ding, ding, ding. You hear that, Tom? That's the sound of the bell ringing.
You did good fighting the trial version of her. You're missing half her moves that she can actually use on you in the actual fight.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Before you continue, you were fated to lose this fight. Hell, in the second half of the fight, most of the damage was her damaging herself for her attacks.
This is that fight you. So this is the fight you were I remember you talking about a fight where that happens.
I mentioned at one point there is one fight that will humble you. Yes.
So she does damage to herself, but she also is able to heal herself. That is her whole kit.
They did
So
not include the healing herself part of this boss fight. If they did, oh boy.
We're fucked.
I want you to understand, she went to university, specifically the Elden Ring School of Bullshit, majored under Melina herself, hence why some of her moves are similar. Then, for her master, she studied under both Itachi and Sukuna. That's why she was able to hit you with that Genjutsu domain expansion at the end, and absolutely fuck you up. And I want to also remind you, this is number 4. Next nation you go to, you encounter number 1.
I'm just happy to know that I was just happy to know that I put up way more of a fight than any of you gave me credit for.
Like I said, you're missing half the fights she actually has. Her boss fight is a lot harder. So I will give you the satisfaction. You did good fighting the trial version of her. By the way, you saw those claws that she did to Lenny and them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's part of her actual moveset, and yes, it covers the entire field.
Did well in the first half. And survived longer than we expected in the second.
Oh no, he still died. He still lost a character as soon as Phase 2 started.
You're fated to lose a character.
It is very possible to dodge it, but you have to know it's coming.
Lenny.
But you didn't.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain, when you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done
Damn, not even holding back punches.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what. Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day. Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
Bit of a dumbass.
Yes, but he's a lovable dumbass.
Damn, you just described Martin.
That's why I fucking vibe with Ito so much.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
There's one misconception Vulture and I wanted to clear up when Arlecchino was talking about her past.
Red, I'll be the one who says it.
Yeah.
So, you remember when Red said the blood on her hand? That's not actual blood. That is a curse. So the black, that is a curse. That's the start of a curse. So she has a curse that happens to her, and it goes up her arm. So if you actually see her hand's completely black. That's her skin. That's not gloves. That's her skin.
It's a sort of abyssal power. That's as much as I want to say now, but it's the source of her innate flame. So she has her pyro vision, her pyro delusion, and her curse. She's triple pyro.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
She's pyro cube.
Much better.
What a relief!
What about you? Are you feeling all right?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crucibina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crucibina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Nice.
And that's the end of that.
All right. So, any questions so far? Because I would like to say a few things about your characters.
Can we let's just get the stuff out about the characters out of the way, because it's already really late and I want to do the outro.
Well, I was going to say this. All of your characters are almost below 50%. If you didn't have Jean healing them, you would have been dead.
Why do you think she was in my party? I always prioritize having at least one healer.
Okay.
I want to point out, I stood on business with Arlecchino with no healer in my party.
Well, that's because you're an idiot.
I went in balls out and said, I don't need heals. I'll just go straight fists.
And
So
again,
I have one question to ask. Are you not curious on why she's called father instead of mother?
I feel like I have a lot of those answers after hearing about her interactions with her predecessor.
Yeah, didn't they say that because she despised just how much the previous Harbinger did things that she didn't even want to be called mother? Given the moniker of mother, so she picked father instead because that was the next best thing.
Correct.
But
okay.
But seriously, Vulture, how do you think I did with the party setup I had?
I think you did well.
Everyone.
You lost one character in the first half, and then as soon as phase 2, you lost the same character twice.
Good thing I had revive materials.
So we wanted you to lose a character, and I was hoping you would have lost a second character, or switch to a different character and lost that one, but you didn't switch, which made me upset. So that was the only thing. So I was hoping you switched over to like Jean to just start healing, then phase 2 start, and then Jean just got cut, and you're like, fuck.
Nope.
I was hoping she would like hover a bit more to this guy to make you be like, oh, okay, shit, Traveler low, switch to a different one, and then she slams down.
No, she immediately slams down.
Couldn't you guys at least admit I fought smart?
Oh yeah, you did. That's why you did well in the second half. To quote
The
CJ,
only thing you were missing was as soon she does apply Bond of Life to all of your characters. As soon as it clears it, you actually have the chance to stun her by doing a charge attack, which you just hold the attack button, and when you do that, it stuns her and does a decent amount of damage. That was the only thing you're missing.
Right.
But yeah, most of that damage was her hurting herself because she was thrown to fight.
and also because she needs to do damage to herself to up her attack.
But you were gonna say something, Martin?
Oh yeah, no, the second half, like CJ said, you developed a strategy for it. And that strategy was to run away like a bitch the entire fight.
I did not run like a bitch the entire fight.
Jokes aside, shout out to Ryuga Trio. That is basically the best way to somewhat survive against her, is to keep moving. Yeah. If she had gotten you in a combo, oh. Granted, when I fought her, my team was entirely 4 stars, because I was saving at that point for Ganyu. I stood on business with no healer and weaker characters.
He also didn't use Ninja Traveler until we forced it down his throat.
But yeah, I was running Electro Traveler, Jingshou, Noelle, and I forget who was my 4th. I think it was Zhongling was my 4th.
So maybe I'll do a little tweaking of this party setup, and I don't know, if I can, maybe go for round 2. Maybe.
By the way, that huge chunk of damage, that turns into a literal microscopic damage, and the damage buff that she gets stays the same. So when you're fighting her, you're going to fight her with all of her skills, and you don't get in it's not a 1v7, it's a 1v4.
And she does. Go to the map, and then scroll up to where you fought her. Look at that. You have it up. Look right there underneath Mount Eos East. You have a new domain there.
This one?
That's where you fought her.
You know what? Maybe I'll do a video or something of maybe Martin coaching me on how I can handle this one.
Or we could just do a video of all of us just jumping every single boss in Genshin.
That's a possibility. But I feel,
Let's
but you
go
guys
run
are,
through a bit.
yeah, but you guys still are way ahead of me on terms of the ascension stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want, and I want to actually put in a little bit of an effort into this, rather than just sit back and watch y'all jump the bosses.
I will be support. I'll let you do all the damage. I'm building Jalonin, and I have a decent Farina.
Also, just because it would be funny for it to be like a 4v1, literally, all of us just go jump every boss.
Storm Terror, I'm going to tell you right now, Storm Terror, he's going to fall over. He is literally going to fall over. Like, you can do almost any character, and he'll fall over.
Alright, well, in the meantime, I think it's finally time I start doing my outro.
Yep. 4 hours later. Damn, that was a long one.
Well, it didn't help that we were all yapping, and I think Mike went to bed. I don't blame him.
The only reason I didn't is because I have Mondays off.
All right, so let's just run down some quick fire thoughts before I do my outro. Vulture.
I sent something in the general chat. I want you to watch that, and I want you to send me a DM about what you think about the actual Mother versus Arlecchino fight.
You said the short thing. I sent the full fucking trailer.
All right.
I want him just to watch the Mother and Arlecchino fight. I don't give a fuck.
All right, I'll watch that after I get some sleep. Martin?
I have been waiting for this moment. For the time that you finally got humbled in a fight.
Honestly, I'm not getting the reaction you wanted, Martin. I'm not giving you the...
Okay, so you're not understanding what just happened, then.
No.
You could have... If she was being serious, you would be dead.
Can we move? No. Moving forward. Red.
I knew I liked Arlecchino, and she just proved me even more right.
Welcome to the fan club. We down bad for her over here.
We got cookies.
All right. With all that being said, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. When I'm going to do this again, I don't know. But with all that being said and done, thank you all so much for watching. Please do those things we YouTubers love to beg our audience to do. Leave a like, leave a comment on the VOD, share with your friends, and of course subscribe. And with all that being said, this has been the last call from the Game Tavern. Please have a lovely, lovely time of day, because we're all lovely. You're all lovely, lovely people.